So let's run, make a great escape, and I'll be waiting outside for the getaway. It doesn't matter.
Can you explain to me what the Dakota Access Pipeline is?
No.
Can you explain to me what the Dakota Access Pipeline is?
No.
What is the Dakota Access Pipeline?
I don't know.
What is the Dakota Access Pipeline?
I have no idea.
No one knows what that is.
Since many of us don't know what the Dakota Access Pipeline is, I'm reporter Stephanie Irena breaking it down for you. The Dakota Access Pipeline is an oil pipeline being built across the Missouri River just north of the Standing Rock Reservation. What is Standing Rock, you ask? It is a Native American reservation in North Dakota. According to StandingRock.org, the Standing Rock Sioux tribe operates under a constitution approved on April 24, 1959 by the Tribal Council of Standing Rock Sioux tribe. Hey guys, I'm here with the environmental science teacher, Mr. DiNardo. Can you tell us some of the environmental hazards the pipeline will contribute to?
Sure. The major deal environmentally is potential for leaking. A pipeline typically doesn't, but the fact that it goes across the Missouri River into a big watershed, a spill there would contaminate lots of people's drinking water supplies. So that's the main environmental drawback. But I'd like to add, though, pipeline right now is actually the best way to transport oil from one part of the country to the other, because the alternative right now is trucking it, which is very expensive, produces lots of air pollution, and uses lots of energy.
As a citizen that lives nearby a water route, how does this worry you?
If I lived near the Missouri River and got it for water, I'd be very nervous about the oil pipeline leaking and pretty much making my water undrinkable. Especially in the area, lots of the rural residents get their water from wells, so they're basically out of luck. They'd have to rely exclusively on bottled water. So that's the biggest drawback there. And again, like I want to point out, this pipeline is going to make us more reliant on oil, which is not what we want to be doing, because as we know, when you burn fossil fuels, you're contributing to climate change, and that's what we want to get away from. So that's the biggest thing against this pipeline, is that we're now going to go backwards to where we're relying more on oil.
Environmental activists and Native Americans have protested day in and day out to stop this construction. Protesters have been bitten by dogs and pepper sprayed by those building the pipeline. Well, why so much protest, and why would people want to stop the construction? Well, the Missouri River is the only water supply for the Standing Rock community. Imagine bathing in this water. Wouldn't you be scared? On January 24, 2017, President Donald Trump issued a presidential memorandum, which means a presidential executive action regarding the Dakota Access Pipeline. So Mr. President is all up for the pipeline, and he even wants the material to be built here in the U.S. So whose side are you on? Mr. President's or the Native American community? It's up to you to decide.
Hey Los, I'm Junior Jacqueline Garcia. And I'm Junior Melanie Nicotero. Nowadays, teenagers tend to want a lot of fast food and at a low price. As there's a lot of options out there, everyone seems to go to Jack in the Box for their tacos.
According to the Wall Street Journal, 554 million Jack in the Box tacos are eaten a year.
Each taco contains 154 calories, and half of those calories come from the fat.
No one knows why Americans eat Jack in the Box tacos as more than 1,000 times a minute. Someone bites into what has been described as a wet envelope of cat food. As Jack in the Box is nearby, PH students tend to go as it's fast and cheap. Do you eat Jack in the Box tacos?
Yes.
If Jack in the Box tacos were more expensive, would you still buy them?
No. Why?
Because they're not that good.
Do you eat Jack in the Box tacos?
Yeah, I eat them whenever I have like a little bit of money or when I'm really, really hungry.
Would you buy them if they were more expensive?
No, I wouldn't buy them.
Why?
Because they're not worth more than 99 cents.
Do you eat Jack in the Box tacos?
I can honestly say I've never had one before.
Why?
They look too greasy to me.
So next time you go to Jack in the Box and get tacos, remember you'll be added to the 554 million tacos Americans eat a year.
My class offers the ability for students to learn 3D parametric solid modeling and go into a career as a design engineer, design draftsman. The other thing that I bring for students in 3D parametric solid modeling is once you go to San Jac and you get that 2-year degree in design engineering and you get certified in that software, you can have a really, really great career.
I want to be an engineer in the future, and this class is really fun. It really helped me develop engineering techniques, and it's really fun dimensioning and creating stuff. And talking about the cube, it's a really fun activity, and it's really complex, but not too complex. It's just a puzzle that gets you prepared for anything else.
And the class is pretty cool. It's like engineering is something I always wanted to do, and this class kind of like gives me the process to do it. So basically what we do in the class is we just kind of like go on the computers and design stuff using an application that just makes 3D modeling, and we model stuff. And we recently did a cube, which is we made our own puzzle cube of 5 parts. And that was kind of cool because we got to challenge ourselves and kind of figure out like what others thought of and how we can put our minds to make something that others people can't really solve.
Hello Eagles, recycling will not only benefit your community, but it will also benefit your environment.
All right, so the question is why recycle? I teach my kids 2 main benefits of recycling, although there's many. The first one being you don't have to get new materials, go into new areas, mine them, transport them, destroy natural areas and like that. You get those resources from recycling. The second main benefit would be we are reducing our waste stream, so you don't have to throw more stuff in dumps and kind of take area up like that. So it's definitely really good. Also, have to note that recycling is super important, but what you should do before you recycle is you should reduce this kind of stuff you use. So buy a reusable water bottle instead of recycling 10 plastic ones.
We are here to show you how cheerleaders prepare for competition.
PHS cheerleaders will be competing at the Cheer Bowl Nationals on February 17th and 18th at the NRG Stadium.
What are you guys doing to get ready for competition?
Pushing through at every practice so we can get first place.
Stretching and working out every day to get better.
How do you motivate your team?
I motivate my team by encouraging them and letting them know that anything is possible.
They have been working hard to compete against Lamar and Langham High School.
2, 3, 4. What's the most difficult part of the routine?
The most difficult part of the routine would have to be all the lifting I have to do and all the stunts. I have a lot of muscle memory to go over. Also, that would have to be the hardest part of the routine.
What's your favorite part about competition?
My favorite part about competition would be that we get to practice such hard skills and then we get to perfect them.
If you would like to support your cheerleaders, you can purchase a $20 ticket at the stadium. They will be arriving at 8 a.m., so go cheer them on.
Stay tuned for part 2 to see how the cheerleaders perform.
So let's run, make a great escape, and I'll be waiting outside for the getaway.